The society we're creating right now, more and more men don't want to get married. And I get why. There is almost zero upside for men getting married. This isn't me saying that men shouldn't get married, or women, but think about what society is telling men about what being a man is. Tell about society is fucking men hardcore for getting married. If you get married and you get divorced, a woman takes 50% of whatever you have. 80% of relationships, the man is the biggest provider. So that's a big fuck right off the bat. What are you getting in exchange for that? Second, if you have kids with her, you're fucked, because the government doesn't think that you deserve shit. So even good dads who try to stay in the kid's life are fucked. So there's a lot of men going, why the fuck would I do this? The good news is that will correct itself, because eventually then people start going, oh, right? When you create mistakes, you only create more error. Error creates more error. So we've gone so far the other direction that more and more men are going like, why the fuck would I get married?
Men don't want to get married. We just want to keep our woman, right? But we do have hearts. We do. We love our women. We want to rip open our rib cage and shoot a rainbow of love like a Care Bear. Like, oh, right, guys? That way she can enter your heart and then suck out all your hopes and dreams and goals and opinions and Netflix cues until you're this empty shell, and then she can cram all of our ideas about what it means to be a man of the 21st century. Eventually become this asexual marionette. What do you want to do this weekend, baby? You want to go to IKEA? That sounds fantastic. All right, let's get going. Let's look for Namar. Let's look for my balls. Where did my balls go? Men become puppets. We do. If you don't believe me that men become puppets, if you scramble the letters in the word relationship, you get the phrase, I sit on her lap. And you know how much weed I had to smoke to figure that one out?
You want to know why most men don't want to get married? It's because we are attentive to what is happening in society. A lot of girls out here will tell you, I would never get married to someone, I would never go out on a date with someone who wants me to chip in 50-50. But let me tell you where the sacrifices come in. Now, if you're not willing to do that and y'all want me to get married to you, you gotta understand that I am sacrificing my freedom, first of all. Once we get married, I'm sacrificing my freedom. I ain't gonna go everywhere that I wanted to go. I'm sacrificing financially. You gotta understand that the money I'm making, regardless of how small it is, the home, I gotta make sure the utility bills are paid, I gotta make sure you got food, I gotta make sure there's school fees, I gotta make sure that y'all dressed, y'all got everything you need. That's my responsibility. You understand? I am sacrificing, literally. And once you look at society right now with all these double standards talking about a lady is not supposed to chip in 50-50 with you, y'all supposed to take care of everything, then why do you think most men don't want to get married? That's the reason right there.
I want to say, if there was almost zero benefits to men getting married, we wouldn't have so many that are married, right? Because no one can deny the fact that marriage also has its own sides, like of the negative and the positive sides. You just gotta weigh which one sits best with you, depending on the relationships that you have with the person that you want to marry. And for me, most of these speeches just sound like perpetuating patriarchy, because it's just about their side. Like, they're not talking about the woman also forfeits their or compromises their freedom and many other things. It's not easy to take care of the children at home. Most of the time, the man becomes also like a baby to the woman, because you have to make sure that this man has the things that he needs to go for work and all of that. Of course, it's not extreme in other people's, because some do help themselves around the house and stuff like that, but it definitely gets down to the woman, literally. Like, if a man loses something in the house, it's about the woman. Where is that thing? This is just a few and the littlest of examples. See, I'm not trying to be fair or speak for everybody. I'm speaking from the woman's point of view, and I'm trying to be as real as possible. I'm really being real here, you guys. These guys cannot say that women don't bring anything. Like, why would you even go to extents of marrying someone if you do not feel that they're going to feel a certain area of your life? Really? Even if it's washing dishes, cooking for you and all of that, those are jobs that you don't like, washing and all that, that's also part of work. That's a contribution right there. I know, right? We're thinking about incomes, yeah, it depends with how you guys agree. Of course, society says it that a man must be able to provide everything, but these notions vary, right? And yes, I cannot agree as a woman. Put it straight on that this is 50-50 or whatever. Put resources together, and then out of those resources, what are you going to make out of? And we have to just be as fair as possible with each other, right? And then some instances, a woman is earning more and a man is earning less. The decisions that houses make are different. So, of course, this can pose a fear to men to say, oh my God, I'm going to have to be doing everything and etc. But to say that there's close to zero contribution that women make in marriages, and the reason that a divorce thing has to come up every effing time when these men talk about women and marriage. It's just, I'm just gonna say, if you're a man and you're out there and you're afraid that my relationship that I'm in, it's gonna just end up in divorce, I think it's gonna hurt you more. So I would rather you wait, because you're walking in with that insecurity right there. You're gonna hurt yourself and hurt your partner a lot more. You're gonna think about the meaning of her actions or her words and everything. Like insecurities will just creep in. If you're gonna go in marriage, go all in. You're not gonna think about how about if we divorce, she's gonna have all my things or half of my things. There's many sides to this. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section, and remember to subscribe.